girl, you better get you one of these. This is so cool. Oh, wow. Okay. First of all, hey girl, I am so excited for you because you finally listened to me and you're starting a dang on YouTube channel. It is about time. I'm excited for you. Or maybe you coming back to YouTube. Maybe you had a YouTube channel before and you fell off. We all been there. And now you're like, okay, for real this time, I'm really going to commit in 2024 or whatever year you're watching this. And you're just like, tell me what I need. What do I need to purchase? What do I need for my setup? How do I get started with this thing? I got you. That's what this video was for. I've had so many questions about equipment, and I realized that I didn't have a video on my YouTube channel specifically going over equipment. So I got you today, girl. We're going to go over all the things that I use for my YouTube videos, and hopefully this will help you on your YouTube journey. Of course, I'm going to link everything that I mentioned in the description box below, as well as in a pinned comment, so that way you can easily just click the links and purchase whatever it is that you see on this video that you feel will be helpful for you guys. So let's start off talking about tripods, okay? If you don't get nothing else, you need a tripod. That's like the basics of the basics. We are not holding our phone while we are recording videos, and there's multiple different tripods that you can actually use when it comes to recording your content. So in case you don't know, if this is your first time watching me, I record all of my videos on my phone. I'm recording this on my phone right now. I have a Samsung something. I don't even have an iPhone. I'm not an iPhone user. Don't come for me in the comments, okay, iPhone people. But the quality, even if you have an iPhone, whatever kind of phone you have a camera. So start with what you have and work your way up. My phone is on a tripod. It's this tripod right here. We actually have two. I'm using my fiance's tripod just for the sake of this video. But the first thing I want to recommend you get is this tripod right here. This bad boy is bad, okay? First of all, it's convenient because you can bring it all the way down like this. You can shut it all the way down, take this with you. So if you plan on vlogging or doing things outside of the house, or maybe you just need a portable tripod that's easy for you to take with you, it goes all the way down into this and you can just throw this in your bag and go on about your way. The other reason why I really like this is because it comes with a Bluetooth remote for your phone. So if you're taking pictures somewhere, or maybe you're recording somewhere and you don't want to have to run to your phone and press record, this tripod comes with one, and they make it easy for you to keep up with it because you can just simply slide it back on your tripod for easy access and easy storage. So with this one, you basically just open it and then this will extend out into a tripod. Another thing that I really like, and it goes really, really high. Like, if you're doing sit down talking head videos, this is going to be perfect for you because you can get it to about right here and then that's perfect. But even if you're standing up, it goes tall enough for you to utilize it like that. So you extend it. But another thing that I like is that you can also use this as a selfie stick. I don't use it as a selfie stick, but it is an option. So depending on if you're vlogging or what you're doing, it does give you the capability to do that as well. And when you're finished with it, you just close it up, boom, and you're ready to go. So definitely get this tripod if you don't have it already. The second tripod that I want to bring up is this one right here. I'm going to actually take the attachment off in a second. But this tripod right here is a desk tripod. And this is what you want it really depends on what type of content you're creating. But if you need something that's kind of lower level, then this is a great alternative. I don't use this a lot anymore, but sometimes you're in a position where you can't have a standing tripod and you really just need something to sit on the table. So let's say you're at a coffee shop or something like that, and you don't want a stand-up tripod like this. You just want something to just sit on your table to get some B-roll or whatever, then this is going to be a great alternative for you. So you basically just extend it. You would use this piece. I don't think that this comes with it because I purchased these separately. You also want to get this if you're planning on using a phone to record your content. And this basically just attaches. You want to make sure that it comes with that. This has an attachment where you just basically put this on here, and you can put this on any other tripod as well. Now, obviously this one, it comes with the thing for your phone to go on. But depending on what tripod you have, like I had another one before that when it actually broke, it didn't come with a piece. So I actually had to have this piece to go on that tripod. So it'll actually extend out and you can like pull it up and boom. So you have a desk tripod. Now there's a new tripod that I just recently got, and this thing right here is very good if you are going to be doing vlogging. This tripod right here is a game changer because it tracks your movement. And I'm gonna show you, if I didn't put it at the beginning of the video, which I think I did, but I did showcase like a little clip of how this works. So it's rechargeable. You put your phone in here and it will track your movements. Another thing that I like about this is that you can actually take this off that comes with it and put it on whatever tripod you want. So if you have a tripod and you want it to be taller versus, because this is like for your desk, but if you want it to be taller to track your vlogging or whatever it is that you're doing, all you gotta do is just attach this to your tripod and boom, you have it at whatever angle or whatever height you want it to have. So I'm going to show you how that looks real quick. So I'm actually going to use one of my lights tripods to show you what I'm talking about, because the other one, like I said, that I use for my phone is broke. So this one, I'm gonna just take that off, and then I'm gonna put this on here. Boom. So now you have it on a tripod, and I'm gonna show you how this works. All right, so I have my phone on the tripod, and let's say that I'm vlogging and I want to get some B-roll of me, like, I don't know, doing something. So I can just kind of go over here. Come on, guys. Come on. Like, that is so cool, right? And so this will actually allow you to create B-roll footage. Maybe you're doing some talking and you just wanted to move as you're talking. This is a game changer for vloggers, especially like if you do, let's say, fitness, let's say you go and work out, or you're doing something where you wanted to showcase what you're doing. This is a really great tool for you to utilize on your YouTube channel, and I'm definitely going to be using it when I start doing vlog content because, baby, come on, man, that is super cool, right? So I just wanted to show you that this is another type of tripod that you can get for your YouTube channel. Now let's talk about lighting. The basic light that you need to get if you don't get anything else is a ring light. And I don't even mean like a desk ring light. I mean like an actual stand-up ring light, because it is very vital for the quality of your videos when it comes to lighting. One of the issues that you will frequently run into when it comes to recording YouTube videos is lighting issues. So if you're relying on natural light, sometimes it's gonna be gloomy outside, sometimes the sun is gonna be too bright, sometimes it's gonna be nighttime when you're recording, and you don't wanna have to be at the mercy of the light in the sun in order to record your content. So you need some type of light to guarantee that you're gonna get good lighting every time you record your videos, and the ring light is going to do that for you. So I actually just recorded a video before and the lighting was perfect. Now I still have my ring light on, but what I did notice is that the sun was going in and out, and when it got dark, the ring light still balanced the quality of my video so that you wouldn't really know the difference in that video. Now it's darker and I'm recording this video, but I'm able to still do that because I am using a ring light. So ideally you do want to record your content facing a window to get as much natural light as possible, but maybe you're in a space where you don't have a lot of natural light, or maybe you're having issues like what I was just mentioning where the sun goes in and out, or there's a certain time of day where the lighting is darker, then that's when that ring light is gonna come in. I'm actually recording this video while my ring light is on right now, and that's the only light that I'm using at this point. I'm gonna talk about some other lights that you can use as well for different reasons, but right now I'm only using the ring light and my natural light. And I'm telling you right now, the sun is setting, so it ain't giving me a lot of light. But I'm gonna also show you what it looks like when I turn off my ring light. So let me turn it off real quick. So this is my lighting right now if I was not using my ring light. Big difference, right? It is actually really, really dark. I will add that I don't have any lights on in here, so all of my lights are turned off. I recommend that you also do that even if you're using a ring light, because it just makes the video lighting quality look better versus if I was using lighting. And I'm gonna actually show you that in a second too. But this is what I'm working with, y'all. And now I'm gonna turn the ring light back on, and then you make your own opinion on how that ring light helps. And this is with the ring light on. So you tell me if you need a ring light or not. Now, I'm going to show you the difference. I also have a lighting video as well. I'll link it right here. That kind of goes into a lot more detail in reference to lighting. But I'm going to show you why I don't turn on the lights in the house, because it does just kind of creates a different look in your videos. And that's the only way I can explain it. So hold on. So if I had on all the lights, this is actually what it would look like. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad. Like it really just comes down to your preference. I know for me, I like to have all the lights off and only use a ring light because that's just my preference on how it looks. But for the most part, you want to make sure that you get that ring light so that your lighting is balanced. Now let's talk about some filler lights. So the issue that I ran into before we actually transitioned our recording space over here was that the window was to, I want to say, it was to the right of me. And so I had lighting coming from this side. But even with the ring light, I had issues with the light balancing itself out because you always need a main light in the middle, but I didn't have a light to go on this side. And so what I ended up doing was purchasing these filler lights, and I'm gonna show you real quick. These are the filler lights that I ended up purchasing, and it comes with 3, but honestly, I only used 2 whenever I was using them. And it basically just creates a filler light for each side whenever you are struggling with your lighting in your house. So this is mainly for if you record in a darker space, maybe you're not even using natural light at all, or maybe you just have lighting on one side and you need a second light to balance out everything, then that's when these lights are gonna come in handy. Because you can have one on your left side and then you can have one on the right side, and then that will actually balance everything out. Now I'm not going to do it in this video because this is literally just a video on just different things that you need to get as a content creator. But again, if you want to learn more about how to use those filler lights, then watch the video that I was talking about earlier where I go into a lot more detail about how to set up your lighting and how to do different things with that, because I do talk about these different filler lights in that video. And then the last set of lights that I'm going to recommend, this is literally a bonus. It really just depends on how you want your lighting and your setup to be. This is if you are looking for a color in the background and you want to have like different LED lights in the back, you want a more darker feel when it comes to your videos, then these lights are going to be perfect for you. So these are color LED lights, and I actually have 2 of them, and I have them behind my desk right here. And basically you could turn this on and you can turn it to whatever color you want, and they light up really, really bright, honestly. So this is really good. I'm gonna actually show you some B-roll where you can see what the lighting looks like whenever I use these. So if you're looking for something like that, then this is going to be a really good option for you. Now I am going to give you a disclaimer on this. Before you purchase these, I did notice that these get really, really hot. Like, I don't know if it's like this actual ring light that just gets hot or if all of them get hot, but I did notice that these get really, really hot, and they only last without being plugged in for about 40 to 45 minutes, and then they just gonna cut off. And so one of the issues that I ran into with using these is that I would be recording multiple videos and then randomly one of my lights would go off in the back and it would just be dead, and I would either have to plug it in. So what I've done as an alternative is I just keep them plugged in now. So they're set up back here and I have a plug that stays in them at all times. So that way if I'm recording videos and I want to use these, then I don't have to worry about them going dead or turning off. But the only thing that I do still keep in mind is that I need to turn them off after about an hour just to give them a chance to cool down. They haven't done anything to make me do that, but it just bothers me how hot they get. So that's just a personal preference, but they have a ton of different ones on Amazon that you can try, but I personally like these. They also have like this right here, so you can put them on stands. Just like if I wanted to take this off and put this on here instead, I have the ability to do that as well. So you do have a lot of flexibility when it comes to these. Now let's talk about some bonus things that you can get just to make your life easier when you're recording content. I already talked about the Bluetooth remote. If you don't plan on getting the tripod that I talked about before that comes with the Bluetooth remote, you can get this one. I personally still use this one only because this is the one I've always used, and I just find that this one works for me better. And so I use this camera remote when it comes to starting my videos, pausing my videos, or doing whatever I need. And then I also recommend you get a hard drive. If you're recording long form YouTube videos, you are going to need a hard drive, period. And this is the one that I use. I want to say this is 1 terabyte. They also have, I think, another option where you can go up to 3 terabytes. It's like 2 to 3 terabytes. But you definitely want one of these because if you're recording a lot of video content, your computer is going to run out of space. Your phone is going to run out of space. And it's just going to be a whole mess. So what I started out with is just this one. And this one has actually lasted me 2 years with creating content. Now it is starting to get full now because I've ramped up on how much content I'm creating, but I do plan on eventually getting a new hard drive per year, depending on how much content I'm creating and stuff like that. But you definitely need a hard drive, guys, because you're gonna run out of space. I'm telling you right now, don't say I didn't warn you. This also keeps your computer from slowing down whenever you're recording content, because what I notice is if I have a lot of files on my computer and my computer is about to get full, editing is, oh my God, it's chaos. It's just, it goes much slower and it just makes the process tedious and more longer versus if my computer is not almost full and I keep all of my big files on here. I know some content creators, they edit their content straight from their hard drive. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, but eventually I would like to get to a point where I'm editing straight from my hard drive. When I get a new laptop and I get a new PC, then I'll start off the right way with editing from my hard drive. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to share with you guys when it comes to content creation? Honestly, I think that's the basics. I literally, like, my setup is so simple. I have my ring light and I have my tripod and I have my phone. Oh, I know what we need to talk about. We need to talk about cameras. How could I forget? I don't have an official vlog camera, but I am going to recommend a vlog camera if you just absolutely want to get one. And this is the camera that I plan on upgrading to once I start recording from a vlog camera. I plan on getting one sometime in first quarter. If you are going to get a vlog camera, I recommend you get the Sony ZV-E10 camera. That's the one that I'm personally going to get, and I've done tons of research on this camera. A couple of things that I really like about this one is the fact that it records, it doesn't have a cutoff time for how long it can record, and the quality just looked the best based on what I've seen. I'm gonna actually link a video below from Think Media. They have a really good video going over the ZV-E10, and I think that if you watch that video, you will kind of get an idea of why I'm choosing that camera and why I recommend that camera. Now, it's gonna run you about $900. Okay, like it's gonna be an investment, but I think that if you are serious about pursuing creating video content full time, if you're serious about creating YouTube videos full time, then it's definitely worth the investment. But like I said, I can't reiterate this enough. Start with what you have. Start with your phone. I guarantee you, if you have a smartphone, the quality of your video camera on your phone is probably going to be just fine. Because like I said, I've been recording all of my content from my phone, and it's a really good starting point to at least allow you to get consistent, make it easy for you to record and post your content and things like that. Because once you get a vlog camera, you got to learn how to use the camera, and it can be intimidating and may cause you to get distracted and eventually not even record a video versus just starting with your phone, something that you're a lot more comfortable with and that you could just go ahead and do and get it done. So when it comes to editing your videos, I'll just throw this in here as a bonus because that's technically a part of the equipment that you need, but it's really like software. What I would recommend you get is start with CapCut. It's free. They allow you to edit either on your phone or on desktop. They have a downloadable version on desktop, and this should be easy for you to get started on. Even if because I know a lot of people are using CapCut to edit like their reels or their TikToks. So if you are already familiar with creating short form video and using CapCut, then this is gonna be right up your alley because you're already using it. All you have to do is just download it to your computer and just go from there. Now, if you're already familiar with editing YouTube videos, what I would recommend is Adobe Premiere Pro. That's what I use to edit all my videos. This is going to allow you to add the titles and just different things into your video and make your videos look a little bit more polished. So I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. If you have any additional questions about starting your YouTube channel or anything else in relation to YouTube for your business, definitely make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. That's exactly what this YouTube channel is all about, me helping you with YouTube. Now, if you've made it this far, then I'm going to recommend that you watch this video next. This is how to get views on your very first YouTube video. So now that you know what equipment you need to purchase for your YouTube channel, now after you get all that stuff, you're going to want to know how to get views on your first video. I would recommend you watch that before you record your video, so that way you have a good idea of what you need to do and give your video the best chance of getting views and getting subscribers on your new channel. But until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.